My name is Amelia. I work at O'Connor's. It's an Irish bar, family owned and a marquee right off of 610 and I-10. I've been there about 3.5 years now. And I like to describe it as an almost dive bar where we do have cocktails, we do have beer, we have shots, mixed shots, whatever. But it's nowhere near a craft bar. And we have a full kitchen also. The food is really good there too. My actual full bar training came from Grand Lux Cafe. I was there for 3 years. There, they don't really teach you how to use jiggers. They just want you to free pour everything unless it's like an expensive whiskey over 2 ounces. And so that I could say is a struggle for me when it comes to SpeedRailz because I'm not used to using jiggers. But in the last 6 months, I have been using a jigger at work and just practicing getting comfortable with that. I think whenever people come to see me at work, it's more of a showmanship kind of thing, just because the drinks I'm making are normal cocktails, Cosmos, margaritas, Long Island's, stuff like that. And so if you're able to add a little personality into it, it elevates the experience entirely compared to just having someone turn around, turn their back to you, make the drink, and then here you go. Instead of facing them, talking to them while you're making it, and turning bottles upside down really fast. I feel what makes a great bartender, you do have to have a skill aspect into it, because I've been to places where the bartender has an amazing personality, but I'm still waiting 10 minutes for a ranch water because they don't know what's in it. And so not only having the knowledge behind it, but the personality and showmanship too, to make people interested in what you're making, and not just making a good tasting drink, but making something that looks good too. People eat with their eyes, they might as well drink with their eyes too. And so being a good bartender has to have all of those qualities evenly mixed together. I think something that Q said earlier, which was when he's at work, now he's thinking about infractions and how to properly do a cocktail and washing everything out in between, stuff like that. Being in SpeedRailz has really affected the way that I make things, for the better, because now I know how to use a jigger properly. I know to reset after each drink, and so I'm ready to go for the next one immediately after. And that has really helped not only my time, but just this past weekend with St. Patrick's Day, just being able to pop out 10 tickets, 3 minutes, everything's gone. Because learning how to delegate and where to do everything the right way, that kind of stuff. I feel like the hospitality industry is based off of networking, not necessarily with other bartenders, but just different industries. You can meet 100 different people a day and they all do something different for work. And being in this industry, knowing how to utilize that is what I feel like is the most important thing in building these relationships. Now I have a CPA, I have a lawyer, I have all these other people on speed dial, and they do almost anything for me because I'm their bartender. And it's not just that I make them drinks, but it's the relationships that I've built with them over time to be able to utilize those opportunities. So originally I was going to sit this one out for this specific SpeedRailz event. But I got my ass kicked 4 days in a row for St. Patrick's Day. And I text John at 1 a.m. on Monday, and I'm I'm ready, I'll do it, whatever. And today I didn't really take it as serious as I should have probably. I was more just trying out for fun, but in the back of my mind, I knew I would make it. Something I'm a little nervous about is the craft portion of it, because I'm not a craft bartender, at all. But I think I have enough knowledge under my belt to be able to pull something out and make something. I don't know what we're doing yet, what spirit or drink or whatever, but I think I could make something good, especially since I've had the experience building menus and stuff for the job I'm at now. I think I can take that knowledge and put it into what I'm doing with the craft portion of the SpeedRailz. I think the words from my competitors would just be focus on yourself. I think that's a big, I know I say all the time to learn from your competitors, but in this particular event, especially because there's a lot of new people, don't worry about what the next person is doing. And I think they all saw that, because it doesn't matter how fast you are at the end of the day, as long as you're accurate. And so I think for all the new competitors out there, focus on yourself, focus on your technique, focus on your recipes and knowing all of that. And I think that'll get you further than anything.